Hi everyone, we have some important news to share with you. Our beloved Wendy, who many across the nation know as Auntie Wendy, after 14 years of faithful service to God through the ministry of the Australian Christian Lobby, has made the decision to retire.
Yeah, retire is a funny word, isn't it? And for Christians, I'm not sure we ever actually retire, but it is the right word in this case because I'm finishing up full-time work. And I can't think of a better place to have finished it than with the ACL, what I love so much. But retiring is going to give me more time, I guess, to spend with my grandchildren. This is why I'm doing it. And also with my husband. But I won't be retiring from being busy. I'm sure I'll be volunteering with ACL now because I love ACL so much. But I'll also have time to pursue the passions that God's placed on my heart that I have been able to work through with ACL, but it'll be at a more relaxed pace after September. I'm going to retire in September.
Wendy, I can't imagine you being at a relaxed pace because you give your absolute all to the cause, and you've had such a significant impact on the nation. I always say, to our team and even in public gatherings that Australia would be a worse place if it wasn't for Wendy Francis and the impact that she's had. I've heard firsthand just what politicians say about Wendy. And just even in the past few weeks in gatherings that I've been a part of, high-profile ministers have actually said of Wendy that she's had huge impact upon their area of public policy. And it's not just through her intelligence, but it's through the authentic relationships that she's developed, with the politicians. And I'm coming into that and having those relationships too. But Wendy has really set up the ground. She's set up the foundation, and I'm so appreciative for the way that you've contributed to the mission of ACL and really built it to the place where it's at in this nation.
Well, it's only by the grace of God, and I really say that sincerely. When I was put on 14 and a half years ago by Jim Wallace, he really took, I say to him now, thank you for taking a risk on me, Jim, because he did take a risk. But I've just so enjoyed every opportunity that I've had to work in areas particularly for women and for children. You know that's where my heart has been. But also areas of justice, areas of freedom, the big freedom fight that we're fighting at the moment. I just feel so blessed to be able to be in that position. So I've enjoyed every part of it. It's not to say that it hasn't been hard because, our job here is not easy. There are challenges. But I know that when God calls you to something, when He puts something on your heart, there is a joy that comes with that. And I've seen other people experience that as well. And so I'm just incredibly blessed to have spent the last part of my working life with an organisation that I just love so much. I've been blessed. I've worked with each of the managing directors and now CEO. And I'm especially grateful to God that I had the opportunity to work under you, Michelle. I'm so glad that my last part of my working life has been working with someone that I respect so much. And the hand of God is on your ministry, is on your leadership. And I know this is actually about me, not Michelle. Yes. But I just want to say I'm really glad I had the opportunity to work under you. And I'm grateful for every part of the journey, to be honest, with ACL. And I will go in one way, sadly, but rejoicing as well for the opportunities that I've had. And I will definitely stay involved.
Absolutely, you better. And you're very gracious. And I just believe that God kept you here, for my first year, because you've been an incredible support and I've learnt so much from you. But we love you, Wendy. I know that Christians across Australia love you. The team at ACL will miss you. But like you said, it's not the end of the journey.
No.
The start of a new one, yes, but one that you'll continue to be involved. So thank you for all your service.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everybody.